Alright, what's up everybody, it's your boy Willie here today. I'm gonna be telling you guys the story about a little beef that I had in like 2018. So let's jump right into it. So today, basically, there was this friend of ours who used to be a friend. His name was Zach, let's just call him that. And there was his cousin, let's just call her Abby. And basically we had some beef with them because they were how can I say it, like Zach was stank, and like they had told on us basically, and I was like, okay, and they had some beef with us. So here's what happened, and if you guys want a part two, because there's a part two for this story time, you know, get this video to, I don't know, 3 likes. So basically, when uh because it's a lot of them. But in 2018, I think in mid 2018, uh, it was me, Thorn, and our friend Ty. That's not his real name. His name Ty, and guy named AJ Goku 41. So long story short, I was laughing at these two people, like what they had said, and I wasn't directly laughing at him. I was just laughing at what he had said. So somebody had called him Stank, Zach Stank, and I was laughing. And I laughed even harder when somebody said, "It smells musty as shit over here," and stuff like that. They already knew who it was, cause we were all looking at him, and that's why I was laughing. And so Thorn was laughing because he saw me laugh. Ty and Sam saw me laugh because they was talking about him too, but they wasn't saying it in a rude way, but it was joking. And they had said somebody stank, and then like I started laughing, so we all got sent out of the classroom, and basically, they had told Zach and Abby had told Zach's mom on us, and Zach's mom threatened to sue us and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, okay. Tell my son, they're getting sued because because they're bullying my son. And I was like, we weren't even bullying. Well, okay, like, but I'm just saying, bro. That year, everybody had bullied us, and we didn't even do anything. But when we did some like some so small, everybody got mad at us, and I'm like, okay, wow, that's what that year was like. But uh, basically, how can I say it? We had so so it was lunchtime. It was lunchtime, right? So it's third period, then it's lunch, then it's fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and it was a fourth period. So our fourth period was basically, well, our lunch. We was at lunch, right? So we had went to lunch, right? And when we went to lunch, it was how can I say it? It was pretty stupid. It was pretty stupid. So basically, Mr. Hamilton, I told you guys a story time about him. He was the assistant principal. I don't know. I know he still is, but he was our principal at the time. He was the assistant, and so when I'm trying to say like when, cause I be saying like a lot, and I'm trying not to say like, but when damn it, when when Mr. Hamilton had called us over there, he was basically he was basically telling us to come see him in his office after, because he was finna paddle us. Now, if you guys don't know what a paddling is, it's basically when they put a wooden, like, paddle, like, there's no other way to put it, wooden thing, and then like hit you in the back with it, hit you in the booty meat, and I don't like that. And I'm glad they don't. I'm glad they don't do that in school now. Cause I'm telling you, if they would have did that right now, bro, I would have killed him. If he would have done, if he was at this school any longer, I would have killed him. I'm just saying, bro. I would have killed him, right? Cause I don't like paddling. I don't like it. And to be honest, it's like it's stupid because we're not in the 1940s anymore, nor we're in those type of times anymore. So what good is there, fucking, paddling somebody? I'm just saying. But, And the rules were bogus, but that's the point. But we was at lunch, right? And so I was dating. This was my ex at the time. We're just gonna call my ex Sierra. So Sierra, but I said, "Hey, what's up?" And like she told me that Abby had threatened me behind my fucking back, talking about some. Ooh, like you better get your boyfriend before I beat his ass. And I'm just saying, bro. If you threatening me behind my back, you ain't got none. Like you ain't you're a like like she may have one, but she's a huge one. She's a huge pussy. Like I'm just saying, like you're a huge ass pussy if you're gonna do some pussy shit like that. And so she had told my girlfriend that, and I didn't know about this until later on. I just want to implement that, but basically we was all at lunch. Me, Ty, AJ Goku 41, and Thorn. We was all at a table. By the way, go to their channels. Good channels, by the way. But what had happened was, he basically called us over there, Mr. Hamilton. He told us that he told me, Ty, and Thorn that to come see him in his office because we were finna get paddling, right? And so he had called. Next, like we sat down and we were telling AJ Goku 41 about it. When he told AJ Goku 41 to come over there, basically he had, and this is super messed up because I wish I would have found out, but he basically told AJ Goku 41 if he takes up for our side, he's gonna basically paddle him too. And I'm like, are you serious, bro? So you literally are blackmailing my friend. And he came back looking more distraught than ever. And we was like, bro, what's up? What's up? Like, you good? What's up? He was like, yeah, I'm good. And then he was like, I didn't find this out until later. And I was like, are you serious right now? Like, you're literally, like, he's literally blackmailing. Like, he's literally blackmailing our friend. And he knows that we weren't even, and then every single day, he chose to sat beside us. We didn't tell him to. He chose to sat beside us every single time. And I'm just saying, bro, like, just leave me alone. But a day we got paddling and stuff like that, and we were pissed off. Okay, next day rolls around. He kept looking at us in third period. He kept looking at me, and I'm like, yo, why is this dude staring at me? And I'm like signaling the teacher, Miss Harris, to come here. That's what you're gonna call that, Miss Harris. I told her to come here, please. And I told her that basically Zach wouldn't stop smiling and staring at me. Like I told her to leave me alone. I told her to tell him to leave me alone. Like, and it was annoying because he kept looking at us. That's what the fact that was pissing us off even more. And then nothing too much really happened because we weren't in classes with him until seventh period again. And so we was talking about something stanking up. Like it was just a subject, bro. And basically, like, how can I say it? Like, he was basically like tripping like the entire day. And dude, Ty had said, we was talking to Ty, and Ty had said stank one damn time, and he was me and we were all. He looked dead at us, and I was like, bro, ain't nobody even talking to you, like, bro, like nobody ain't talking about you, bro. So like, he looked dead at us, and he kept sitting beside us. That's the thing, he kept sitting beside us, and then. Like, when I had confronted him about it, I'm like, bro, like, you guys rolled up and shit and stuff like that. Why? And then he was like, I was like, you know damn well them niggas was talking about you. And then he was like, he said someone stank. He didn't say it specifically. Nigga, I'm gonna tell you guys this. We all three of us, me, Quita, and Jermaine, we all looked at him. Like, we all three looked at him. So, like, that's how you know it was him. But there's a part 2 to this. There's not that much to tell in part 1. So like I said, you guys get this to, like, 3 likes, and I will talk to you all later. Love you guys, bro. I'm back. Like, For real, that's for real.